Hello, 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 my friends. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this fabulous Wednesday, almost Halloween. So exciting. Let me introduce Margie's Crafty Corner, our awesome co host, Mr. Yarndall, Jerry, and myself, Dawn Yarndall. You can also check out Margie's Crafty Corner. She is co-streaming with us. If you are new here and you haven't been there before, hang out here for a little bit. Go on over there. Come on back over here. Whatever you want. We're gonna be here a while. No rush. No rush. But I was rushing to get here. So if I seem disheveled, it's because I am. And that's enough about me. How about you guys? What's on your hook? What is in your cup? I'm going to pour a cup of water and ask Margie if she would like to do her intro and get us caught up on how she's doing.
I'm doing good. Had a busy last couple of days. My mom had her reverse shoulder replacement surgery yesterday morning. So had that done. Everything went good. She did have a lot of arthritis in there that he had to take care of before he could actually do the replacement portion of the surgery. And but everything went well. She recovered good, and she stayed overnight in the hospital, so that way if anything happened or anything, she was already there. But she got to come home today, so she is home resting. She is experiencing some pain, but that's kind of to be expected since the amount of arthritis that he had to deal with and stuff. So yeah. And I'm just kind of just taking it easy now. I'm working on my Gen Ivy top. I will have one more round after this one that I'm working on now, and I'll be able to do the armhole, and then do the rest of the torso of the top and be done.
That sounds pretty
beautiful.
Pretty complex, but it sounds like it's a needed thing. So it's awesome. I'm sure it hurts, but it's got to be better.
Yeah, and she's already had her left shoulder done, so she's been through it once already. So we kind of knew what to expect.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, it is helpful when you've already you know what to expect, like in that situation. I'm very happy to see that Larry's here and Stephanie and Bridget. I see that you're being strong, and she said she got her little buddy there to keep her company. Oh no, I give Jerry his back. He should be there. He is right there. He's right there. Yeah, I give you his back.
And
No notification for the live starting soon, like usual with scheduled lives. Maybe that changed. I'm sorry, Steph, but you guys, if you happen to see that hype button, you get 3 a week. So when you're in a video or in a live, it works on my phone, not on my computer. I don't know about tablets, but you can slide the chat box to the left, and then there will be a hype button in there. And it gives you X amount of points. I don't know how it figures what points, and then you can click that. Also, commenting really boosts the algorithm to put us out. Also, consistency on my part, you guys, if you didn't see, I have scheduled for through the first week of November. I'm really trying. I'm not feeling so good. I don't know how long we'll be hanging out tonight. As you heard, Margie's also had a rough couple days. So, and then Margie does have her live tomorrow, and we're gearing up for all of the festivities coming in the end of the last week of October. That includes Margie's birthday and her channel podiversary, Halloween, and lots of other things. Lots of other things. Hopefully, I'll get there. Oh, Jerry says it's because we were 4 minutes late. Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened, honey, but thank you, Stephanie. I'm glad you guys came looking. And yeah, he told me it was 6 o'clock when it was 6:30. So like ah! Hi, Joe. Welcome in. Thank you guys for being over on Mookie's side, saying hello from over there and leaving the thumbs up. Hi, Samantha. I like you knew.
Sorry to interrupt, Dawn, but Stephanie commented and stuff that sometimes 30 minutes before the live and everything, it notifies you. I did get that notification. I did get the 30 minutes and everything, so and so's going live. I did get that about our live tonight thing indicating if you get a lot of notifications about other channels, videos, or whatever, you might have missed it, because sometimes I will miss it because because I get notifications of other channels, videos or shorts or whatever and stuff. So sometimes I might miss it.
Yeah, I think that YouTube also is just sporadic. I don't think that they are consistent with sending out notifications for everything. I do think that, people like us, we have thousands of subscriptions and it'd be impossible to get all the notifications. But when it is a channel that, like Stephanie, comments on consistently, you would think that they would prioritize the ones that you do go to.
Yeah.
Hi, Demetra. The Naked Snails here and Yarnworks by Lydia. And I also saw Bonnie Bunting and Samantha Stewart. And there's Rachel from Thrifty Crochet. You guys, if you did not check out the video that Jerry and I did in collaboration with the Disney Divas, I'm going to give you a little close-up of Mr. Jerry. Hi, little video.
It's big enough to hide my headphones.
It is. Bonus. We were thinking that it was too big, but now. Hi, Mombi. Sorry, guys. It's going to be another low energy night for me. Hi, Moonlit Crochet and Crafts Tracy. Gonna speed up a little bit. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are chatting with each other in the chat. Yes. Yes, little Lego. Good job. Finally passed 450 subs already, on his way to 500. Woo! And Bridget is healing and it's painful. Understandable, sweetie. Just hang in there. You know, it'll get better. Krista's Heavenly Creation saying hi to everyone. Larry sent Jerry Anton a picture of a pen that he made today. We're going to check that out. And only works on videos, not lives. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you. Oh, it must have been when I was watching the replay that I got that then. Because I probably am misremembering.
It's not during the live stream itself, but it's when it's a replay.
When it's a replay. Okay, that's where I'm misremembering. Thank you. Nabi Noble, morning. It's Thursday where you are. Well, good morning, Thursday morning. It is 7:16 p.m. here on the west coast of the United States. We are coming to you from California, and that's why we are West Coast Wednesdays, because it's the Pacific West Coast of the U.S. And Margie is in Southern California, and we are in Northern California. And I wouldn't change it for anything. Speaking of tablets, your dad gave you your mom's iPad. Ooh, very nice. Now you can do more things, right? Happy early birthday from Little Lego to Margie.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Larry. Prayers to you too, sweetheart. Larry sending prayers. You know, we can do the ones in the chat, like always, to share the love. Sorry, guys, I don't have my minor Margie. That's how behind I was. Here we go. Okay. Oh, what did I do that? I'm pulling up Margie's side and doing what I tried to do before we start. Do 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 do. Got it. Okay. Okay. All right.
Next week, Tracy, the 28th.
You want to talk a little bit about that while I get things together, honey?
Yeah, on my birthday's the 28th. My podiversary is actually the 31st, but on the 30th, that's a Thursday. Let me just look at my planner here and just double check. Yeah. So on my live next week, which is the 30th, I'm gonna be going live an hour earlier, and I'm gonna be celebrating both my birthday and my podiversary. And I have 3 people besides myself that have graciously donated items and stuff to give away. Don and Jerry are one, Bridget is another, and Cynthia of Cynthia's Joyful Creations has also donated.
Jerry and I are going to work on what we're going to donate because we don't know yet. But everybody's saying happy early birthday.
Thank you.
And
yesterday was my son-in-law's birthday.
Everybody's saying happy birthday and Nightbot's dropping their link. That's what I'm giggling at, you guys.
Yes, happy.
Yeah, because the word happy.
Because that is the word to drop your link. Crafting and Coffee with Kelly. Hello, sweetheart. It's so great to see you. And where am I? Okay, we're going. Yeah. And we have Dawn Fredlin saying hello. Thank you. And Jerry said that the Decade Divas video was great, and she thinks Jerry did an awesome job. Congratulations to Will again. Okay.
I missed the comment, but
It's way back 6 minutes ago, so I'm trying to.
No, this is not an Ewok though.
Oh,
that is a
yes.
good one. That is a good one, but no, it's just a lion. And my ears are popping. But yeah, I stuck to what was on the actual pattern, since I don't have that kind of creativity. But of course, now that I've seen this done, I've seen people do. I saw a chicken head and a Santa Claus head and anything you can imagine. They just have this as the mouth. It's pretty cool.
Little Lego has a request, sweetheart. He would like to ask you if when you're able to make the minifig, the big minifig, the huge minifig, not to put his logo on it because he's going to be changing his channel name once he hits the 500 subscribers, because that's a requirement for Lego, so he doesn't get the dreaded copyright cease and desist, allegedly.
I will track down some good orange and mess around with that shirt and just do it blank.
Oh, he's going to need to take the Lego out of the channel name. Yeah. Yes, Kelly, I know we've been missing you. Kelly hasn't been live lately, but she's crocheting blankets for Christmas gifts. I'm glad that you have time to do that and that you're enjoying that. Look at you. Look at you, girl. Look at you go. She started with little washcloths, and now she's at full blankets. I'm very impressed. And send me a picture when you can. We don't have to show it right now. But if you feel like it, that would be awesome. Also, oh, it's scary to go to my messenger because I see all the messages that I have not seen yet. Oh dear, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm not ignoring you. Oh, Bridget, I love that suggestion. She's saying, Lego, maybe you could change to little block builds. Jerry, what do they call they call them blocks, right? Builder blocks or
Bricks.
Bricks. Yes.
Bricks. A lot of them are bricks, yeah. Because Lego's actually copyright, so
yeah.
The word. But this is
here we go. He said he's planned a new name will be Little L Bricks. That's cute.
Yeah.
Planned. Oh, planned. Okay. Oh, yes. Back to the crochet.
That's my take on what the original 70s pattern was. I got very fortunate. And this is thousands of pieces of hair. And it goes all the way around. I didn't even leave it bald. It was hours and hours of work.
Bridget said that she wasn't able to get a video up before her surgery, but they did post pictures of her project on Critters Crochet, which is Teresa's channel, and possibly on Spoonie Stitcher, Shannon's channel. I did see it on, I believe I saw it on Critters Crochet's community posts, which is now just the post tabs. Yeah, Mr. Yarnzall is a lion. And yes, Dawn, it does scream Ewok, which he was tempted to do, but because of time, it took many hours to put all of the hair.
Yeah. I even took it to work and worked on it at lunch a couple of days because I was going a little slower than I should.
Larry wants to get out of here, so he I'm gonna show his pen. This is the latest creation.
Oh, very cool.
Ooh,
And
pretty.
and these are the ones from last time. So yes, mine is in a safe place. I have one, don't I, Jerry? Or is that yours? I don't know what I have, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing.
I
But
like that color.
it is beautiful color. How do you do that? How do you do that? Because as you saw, the other ones were wooden. So where would one get teal wood?
It depends on what he used.
Oh,
Sometimes you can get dyed blanks. I know sometimes he just takes the blank and he'll rub the dye right on it after it's done, so it gets some color. Either the wood or the antler picks up dye really well. I actually used to cast my own acrylic blanks. That's how we got more colors. But that was another lifetime ago.
so Larry said, "Be blessed in prayers." I hope we didn't miss him. Maybe we can tell him if he wants to come back and see where we showed his pen. And then we can talk more about the 70s. Sorry to be jumping around. I'm trying to keep it. Let's talk about this subject and then we'll go to the next, which we never do here, you guys. You just have to follow the chaos. Oh, Tracy has started school and she's still crocheting. That is awesome. That's a lot to do. I remember when I was working, I didn't crochet because I would type all day and it was very hard on my hands. So anyone who is able to do both, I'm like, that's really awesome that you can do that. Because sometimes I would pick it up, but I would just be like, I just need to rest my hands because I have to type at work. And now I try not to type so much, but if it's that time of year with the weather changes, I don't know. I've been feeling extra inflammation in my joints and my everything. So if I have to run away, please excuse me. Jerry said he'll take over for me.
Yeah, we can always talk about yarn. Although I'd probably go for Legos and Star Wars.
I see a Bella butt. There's a little Bella butt. Is she in a chicken coma? I shared my chicken. Oh, look at that baby. Hi, baby. This is like, Daddy, if you don't got food, don't bother me.
She likes to be close.
That is awesome, Tracy. She says she's going back to medical billing and coding because she can't live on these small checks anymore, which I understand. And I looked into medical billing. There is a lot of YouTube channels that have very good geez, I thought I almost learned how to do medical billing just by watching their channels. Like there's some that are really good about how to look up the codes in the book, what curriculum to take, also what curriculum like test procedures are. Yeah, as you can tell. And I looked at that quite a few years ago actually now, and so I'm sorry if I'm like misremembering some stuff as I always do, even if I just saw it a minute ago. You know, I've in one braid and out the other, as Jerry said last week. But that is a wonderful job that I had seen people could do from home, which is why it looked appealing to me. And I know it's very detail oriented, which is why it would probably take me a good 2 years of practice to feel confident in doing that. Wow, Bridget, the time has flown by. The king will start his new job on the 10th. And we are super proud of him as well, working so hard and going to school. You are one lucky queen. Yes, you are.
Yes.
So that's the same job company, just the promotion up, how he was going to school for the higher position at the same company, if I'm remembering correctly. Is that how that works? Also, I saw you mentioning Jerry was asking about the new device and that app doesn't work on your phone. So I'd like to let everybody know that she's thinking about doing an auction with some bags that she has left in her inventory. If anybody would be interested in doing that, Jerry and I would. Rebecca McCauley, hello, sweetie. Welcome in. It's great to see you. And honey, I did see your comment. I'm sorry I didn't reply yet, but yes, you she watched a replay. I feel so bad. She watched a replay of Hobby Bingo because I couldn't go live on Monday. I was so sick on Sunday night. I apologize, you guys. That's just how it is right now. Susan Berg, hello. Great to see you too. Oh, Little Lego says he's gonna build Wally and Eve on his live tomorrow. Awesome. And that's at 6 p.m. Pacific time, right? We also have a few other lives. If you guys want to go to donyarndoll.com and pull up the live submission request form, get yourself on the calendar. Also, there's a link to Margie's calendar on her channel that she has for your anniversaries and podiversaries, any anniversary. And I do have a link as well to sorry, I'm trying to pull up my website. Where'd it go? It's taking me to
it's the birthday calendar that's over on Mishi's website.
Thank you. That's it. Yeah. The birthday calendar on Mishi's. All right, so I wanted to show you guys, if you have not seen this before. If you have, I'm so sorry. Just bear with me for 2 seconds while I click all the wrong buttons. What would be new? That's not new. This is what I do here. Oh, and these roots are bothering me. I'm sorry if they bother you too. I wanted to do my hair last weekend. I wasn't feeling up for it. I'm hoping to be able to do it this weekend. So here is my website, donyarndoll.com. As you can see, here's the YouTube Lives calendar. And here's the live calendar submission form. Just go over here, click on that. And then add your email, your date of your live video, your channel name, and a live video link. When you submit that, it'll put you on the YouTube Live calendar over here. And when you go to this calendar, you can click on the live. It will take you right on over to this screen. This screen, you will go down here and you'll click on this under website. All times are in Pacific Standard Time. And then it'll take you to the live. Now we're in an ad. Let's stop sharing that. But that's how that works. So we went straight to the live. So hopefully you will miss no lives that way. And oh, Tracy said it's not hard. She's a medical assistant, so she did billing and coding for a year, but she needs more experience, and you need to know the ICD-10s. Yes. It is helpful if you have been working as an RN or a nurse, even a nurse's assistant, or just to get the terminology is what I saw. But it's not required. You don't have to do that. But there's a lot of crossover in some of those positions, depending on what you do. So there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of opportunity to, again, make a good salary. So congratulations, hon. I know it's going to be a little bit of work up front, but yeah, you got this. And Susan says, hello, I'm here. I said, hello, Susan. I might have said it too fast, honey. Thank you. Excuse me. So Bridget needs a new phone so her device can stay connected to the doctors no matter where she's at. And Rebecca's saying hi to Bridget. Hope you feel better. Yeah, Bridget, I'm gonna put you on rest, honey. Don't exert yourself here. I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to have anybody here, but you guys, sincerely, like, you could just hang out and listen to us talk about stuff. I know it's a lot to type in the chat. That's why I lurk more now than I used to. Do you want to read that comment, Mr. Yernda? I'll shut up for a minute. Give me a break.
It's an IT humor joke. I do IT at work as well and learned all my ID10Ts. That's our code for idiots.
Did I miss that? Did it go whoo? That's why I was like, wait a second. I know there's an innuendo in here. Yes. Thank you. Oh, I hope you guys are laughing at Jerry's humor. What was it, Jerry? If you didn't say funny stuff, wouldn't say anything at all?
Yeah, if I didn't say funny, if I didn't say stupid stuff, I would just be sitting here quiet.
I would never say that. Susan, oh, sorry, dear, go ahead.
I said, I'm just here to look pretty. It's okay. You go ahead.
You're doing fabulous, honey. Good job with it. Susan Burke is eating stuffed pork chops and drinking iced tea. That sounds delicious. I have chamomile tea in my Jack Skellington mug. And I guess not that it's that. OOTD. Here, I'm going to do it anyway. OOTD. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to get fully dressed, but I am fully clothed. Just not dressed in the sense of, oh, geez. Here I go again, putting my foot in my mouth and rolling over my yarn. Oh, no, it's stuck in the chair. Uh-oh. All right. Oh, that was my hairbrush. Oh, got it. Haha. Okay. Put that up there. Oh, no. Put that away.
And 99 Midnight Gamer has arrived. Hello.
Hey, 99. I was lurking the other day when you were playing that other game. Not the Red Dead Redemption. The other one.
I was watching some Fortnite.
Oh, yeah. So I was going to say, I don't want to go big, though, but I will a little bit. Okay. We're trying to do Halloween-y things. So I'm wearing my Jack Skellington dress tonight. So that's all. Just wanted to show you. Jack Skellington dress. And Jerry and I have been brainstorming how to do this room a little bit better so I'm more comfortable because I am feeling very...
It's getting a little closed down over there.
Yeah. And I don't like claustrophobic. So I can't back up to fully show you guys anything. Speaking of, while I'm big, may I take this opportunity to show you? I showered. I washed my hair. I got ready, you guys. It's date night. I got ready for you. No, I finished the red teapot atelier, I believe. I'm not French. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say that word. But you know how I remember how to spell it? It's never mind. If you break it down, you'll see what I see, and maybe yeah, that'll help you remember. That's how I remember how to spell it. It's like 8 liar. Anyway, here is the Ceylon tea shawl. I did do a short on this on my channel last night. I was so excited. I was so tired. I was so sick. You guys all was so sick. But I was like, Jerry, please take photos real quick before you go to bed. And he's like, but honey, we don't have a good backdrop. And I was like, I don't care. I don't care about anything. I just need photos of this or I'm never going to get them done. So it's not perfect. Of course not. It wouldn't be my creation if it was. However, I'm very proud of this. I'm really happy that I finally did one. And you guys, the pattern is so forgiving that it doesn't have to be perfect to be gorgeous. So I'm going to tell on myself as I always do. And I just wanted to show you. I got a little mixed up in the pattern right here. So I duplicated these rows, which is not part of, it is this section. And then it should have gone into this section. And somehow I don't know what I did. I got lost in the sauce. You guys know I get lost in the sauce all the time. So I got lost in the sauce and I did that, but I love it. I love it. Like I'm very pleased with. I used the Hobby Halloween Twister yarn in the candy colorway, which I'm sorry is sold out, and they do not bring them back when they sell out until next year. So if you want to get this colorway, I'm so sorry, it's not available anymore for this year, but get in early next year and get it because that's how I was able to get this one. I did end up using a Twister Solid 400 yards. The Twister Solids are 400 yards. They're tiny. Is this one? Yes, this is one. Here's the Twister Solid. So luckily I had some of this on hand. And so they do come and they on the website for Hobby, not sponsored, not an ad, just really enjoy their yarn. I enjoyed this type of yarn because I am a fine 2-weight, 1-weight girly over here. These are my favorite kinds of yarns with a F hook or a 3.5 to a 4.25 is my comfort zone. Was that Megabonk? Was that the scary one? I remember it having, it seemed a little scary, spooky, haunted vibes. Anyway, so the black part is a lot thicker than the, sorry, I squirreled on you guys. The black part here is an additional 400 yards of the Hobby Twister Solid. I keep looking over here to see if I can find one of the pink cakes because I was supposed to pull that out and I did not do that. So the only one I have handy is it was similar to like this, but in this colorway, if that makes sense. The Halloween Twister yarn. This is what the label looks like. Again, it is a fine 2-weight yarn. If you want to see the label here for the specs, there we go. This is where it says fine 2-weight. And again, I am a big fan of these kinds of yarn. Actually, Stephanie was very generous for my birthday this year, and I left the label in the other room. Of course I did. So I'm not going to run and get it over there. I'm just going to squish over here and grab. I'm coming. See, I should prep for these things, but is she ready? No, never. Why would she do that? Oh, I found it. Yay! I found the pink one. Hold on, I get it. I'm coming. Woo-hoo. Okay. Behind all my makes is the yarn I want to show you. Here's the pink colorway. It's color number 8. And like I know it's Candy something. I don't remember the full title, but last I checked, it was sold out. I'm sorry, guys. I hate showing yarn that you can't get anymore. But Stephanie gifted me some Yarn Art Flowers Moonlight, and you can get this on Amazon or Google Yarn Art and see what you find. This is also 1,093 yards or 1,000 meters. Similar composition. Oh, but it's sparkly. You guys, this one's sparkly. And it feels very similar. The silver thread that runs through it is so fine that I don't feel it at all when I'm working with it. I'm going to come back to that in just a second. I'm just super excited because I want to show you. Now, Stephanie asked me, well, she didn't ask me. She suggested that I do one of the heart collector shawls in this color. And she sent me so many that honestly, you guys, I can do another one of these, which I started. Jerry didn't know this. He went to bed and I worked on starting another one. So it is sparkly. And then I'll have two because two is never enough. I need three or more. But if you have not seen the Heart Collector shawl, which I think pretty much everybody has by now, this one I did with a Sultan Deluxe Shadow, and I used a 5mm hook because I wanted it lacy and flowy and drapey and all the things, right? So we got super lacy, super flowy, super ruffly. Then this one I did with a 3.5. Did I do a 3.5? No, I did a 4. I did a 4mm in this for this one. Again, it's the Sultan Deluxe. And here we go. This one I did in a 3. I did a 3mm, and you can see like the difference in the length is huge. I used Hobby Twister. It's also a 1 weight for this one. And this one I used the Sultan Deluxe. Oh no, this is a fine 2 weight. This Twister is a fine 2 weight. I'm so sorry. I'm confusing myself. Don't do that. The Cotton King is whoa, yarn down. Cotton King Sultan Shadow. Are you the fine 1 weight? Nope, it is a fine 2 weight. Okay. I knew I was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think, because that's what brand of yarn I'm using on this top is the Sultan King.
Yeah. One of them is a 1 weight, but not these guys. So the shawl obsession has not stopped, and it needs to because I know I promised you dresses and a poncho pattern, which I want to get out before New Year because otherwise it's going to be so 2025, and I don't want that for any of us. But that's going to require me actually putting the hook down. And you guys don't want me to put my hook down, do you? I can't bring you all these beautiful creations. So this one was an awesome introduction into doing the Ceylon tea shawl. That's what this one is. The Ceylon tea shawl. I did the Love tea shawl. And I do like this pattern. I really like this pattern. Like I wanted to do it again. However, challenging myself and just like, this is so stunning. And I really want well, to be monochromatic as I am, so I needed a black and white one. That's what I'm saying. This yarn just jumped out at me. Hooked by Blair. Hello. Who else am I missing? What more? Jerry. I'm Jerry. Jerry got jokes. Look at that guy. He's so funny. Yeah, well, you got more Grogu's.
Yeah.
I made all mine. So, oh, Demetria, I love it. Demetria says, we'll just call you Stevie Nicks. Are they long enough? Do you think they do her justice? Do you know what was funny when I was posting this last night on the Dawn Yarn Doll Facebook? She was suggested to me in the feed, and I was like, yes, my queen, come through. Like if ever I had a girl crush, that would be it. She has the voice of an angel, and she's beautiful. Oh, not fair. Some people, they just have all the luck. Stephanie and I were talking one night, and her dog started talking in the background, and she told her dog, "Stab it, you're monochromatic." And I was like, "Yes, yes, I am. You're right." She was like, "I was talking to Molly, not you." And I was like, "But you know me so well. I will gladly own that." Susan is asking, what is everyone working on? I did see some comments earlier in the beginning when I asked what's on your hook and what's in your cup. Good night to everyone who has drifted off already. I see that some people have, it's past your bedtime. I know it's late. Thank you for being here with us and hanging out with the late night crew. Oh, yes, Demetra. Love her voice. Yeah, always. And on that note, real quick, let's take a thank you to the sponsor of my website and the host of Margie's website, our friend Harnell Media. Also want to thank you guys who are hanging out and not chatting. Thank you to our Witchy Watchers. Woohoo! Susan is working on her graph dodger blanket. Jerry was watching the tutorial for the Minecraft blanket last
Yep.
night as well. So he is very inspired. I don't know.
I don't know. You remember I was talking about how all of a sudden my phone will start sending me stuff. I don't know if it's all linked or what. I did see a lot of very cool graphing stuff on 8-bit patterns converted to crochet because they're like pixels. They're easy. And I have ideas of old Nintendo stuff that I want to pull out. But the Minecraft one, somebody actually did, so that'll help me learn graph to crochet for, the section granny square thing. Not quite as ambitious as a whole Dodger blanket, but individual little squares, and then I'm only going to make a smaller blanket because I don't think a king or a queen size one's necessary, but it is very cool. And I'm trying to expand my skills because I have more yarn than I'll ever use. And I'm actually going to go upstairs and steal somebody's Joanne's stash because some of those Kermit greens will go good on my Minecraft stuff. muted.
I said, absolutely, dear. Please feel free to come help yourself to. I mean, I did buy some of this yarn, so I wanted to say the yarn you bought, but you're not limited to just what you bought, because some I bought before you. There was a before Jerry. Okay,
I was just going by the obscene amount of panic buy we did the last couple of months.
I did give you an inventory though, so I was just as guilty. Oh, you got another question, my friend. Susan would like to know, how many characters are you going to do?
I was debating between just doing all creepers or doing like 8 to 12. It doesn't. I wanted more of lap blanket, not like a full on comforter, because I don't think with Belle she would appreciate it.
No.
She's like, what? I know my name. But she likes to scratch on the bed, and I don't want her to mess the blankie up, but I want to use it. So
She says, I do nothing of the sort. What are you talking about?
I got moths.
I got another catalog in the mail. Do you guys want to talk about that?
Oh no, not another catalog. Oh.
I do not know the people on the cover, but it's a Hirschner's catalog. Last time, I was showing Mary Maxim. I don't know what's in here. Lots of stuff is in here. Hirschner's 126 years of handmade memories. Baby, that sounds like the kind of houses we've been shopping for.
Nice.
Right? This is the inside cover. Again, not sponsored, not an ad. The only sponsor that I have is for my website, and I love him dearly. Thank you so much, Steve from Harnell Media. Oh, yay, Tracy got this catalog too. Well, then.
I got it as well.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys, so this is going out. If you didn't get it already, like I said, I just got mine today. So I grabbed that. Also, Shannon the Spoonie Stitcher and Teresa from Critters Crochet, their birthdays, in addition to Margie's birthday and many others, is this month. And if you have not checked out the Decade Divas, please do. We are in that playlist. Like I said, Jerry and I did our video. And then in the description box of that video is the link to the playlist where you can watch all the videos of everyone who participated. Nope, Stephanie's got an enabler alert. I sent Shannon and Teresa one of these bracelets for their birthday, and I had to get myself one too, so we are matching. It is from Wicked Changed for Good. That's what one of the charms on here says. And it has a pink crystal and a green crystal and a crown and a witch's hat and a broom and a wand. So we all matchy. On Amazon, just a couple of bucks. Okay, well, not in the double digits, less than $10, but with whatever. And oh, that's so cute. If you do get it and then you give it in person, it comes with this little card. Because I know I have been changed for good. And then you can write a little note on the back. That is too cute. Too cute. So I'm excited for a lot of stuff coming out. I actually wish I had the calendar in front of me of all the things, because there's the new Wicked movie coming out. We're waiting for so many things, you guys. So many things. Like we can't. Yeah, all the series are like in limbo. So is anybody watching anything good while they're crocheting, or are you guys just stuck in YouTube? Because Jerry and I had to just say sorry, guys. We need some nights off of YouTube so that we can like enjoy our other interests. Lulu, treasure trove. Hello, sweet Cindy. We called someone out of the bushes. Our new Cindy Lulu. Bridget says she used to love thin yarn and a 4 to 5 millimeter hook makes the best drip. Oh yeah, so I was wondering if other people were watching stuff. Jerry and I think, did we mention this already? Oh gosh, that was 2 weeks ago now, right? We binge watched the Mandalorian and the Han Solo and stuff. Oh, Margie, you want to show where you're at?
Yeah.
You can't just flash and run.
So this is what it's looking like so far. I had to back out a row because I messed up. So I had to frog a row. A whole row.
When that happens to me, I tell Jerry, there goes 2 days worth of work.
Yeah, especially on something like this because it takes you a long time to get all the way around.
Yes.
Especially now.
Yes.
But once I finish the round that I'm on, I just need one more, and then I should be able to do start with the connect to make the armhole, and then do the bodice part of it. But yeah.
And that's Pumpkin Smash Hobby Twister?
No, it's
No.
the Sultan King Deluxe.
Oh, the Sultan. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's still Pumpkin Smash, right? I don't know why I want to say it's Pumpkin Smash.
Imperial Purple.
Oh, that's I'm thinking of the last project, huh? Imperial.
Yeah.
Hi,
you guys are too fast.
Sorry, honey?
Hi, Dreamy.
You guys are just too fast.
But yeah, this is the yarn, and I'm into right in here. This is where I'm pretty much at right now.
The transition.
Yeah, of the transition. So I'm almost to the solid color, and then once I get to the end of the one that I'm working on, then I'll connect the solid on this one, and then work my way in until I get it the length that I want.
Awesome.
The pattern is not hard, and it is the Jen Ivy Wild and Free top. And Ivy has the pattern available on her Ravelry. I believe it. Yeah.
Yep. I'm grabbing it right now.
Yeah. And the pattern only goes to where you do the armhole. But if you go to her channel, then you can watch the live stream of where she shows you how to do that part, to do the armhole, and then to continue down.
Yeah, it's coming out very cool.
And this is the third one that I've made. And I cannot recall what I did with the first one.
Somebody liked it so much they took off with it.
The second one that I made, I wore that to my retirement luncheon. So I've actually worn that one out in public.
Thank you, Cindy Lulu. She is watching on both channels. That's very sweet of you, honey.
Thank you.
Cindy says she really loves how yours is turning out, Margie, and it looks so pretty, and I know it will be beautiful when you can get it completed. A third one is amazing too. Yeah. Once you find a pattern you like, especially when the first one, maybe it was like a practice. That's why I keep all the first things I make, because it's like a practice. And I can I get a do-over in life like I can making my projects? Because I would just love, can this just be the practice life? Because anyway, sorry. I mean, fun patterns are fun to do. So I get why we just keep making them.
Yeah, that's like with the Agatha reading shawl.
I have 2, and I've made 3. I gifted 1. How many did you make? Did you make 3 or 4?
Oh gosh, I think I've made 3.
Since I've known you.
I think I've gifted someone won one.
Yes. You gave one away on my channel for my podiversary.
Yeah. And then someone won one on Bridget's.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Jen. Look it, we got Jen. We're just talking about you.
Jen Jen. I'm almost to the armhole part, Jen Jen. But I think on the Agatha reading show, I think I've made 4.
I want to say you've made 4 also, but I couldn't count how many. But I know I'm on my 3rd. And when I was looking up something else on YouTube last night, I saw that tutorial pop up as a recommended, and I was like, oh, it's so tempting, but I'm like, no, I must finish. Oh, so Jen, you're just in time to see. I finished the Lulu has been a member for 19 months on your channel, Margie.
Yay!
Thank you, my friend. And this one is for you, my dear. Oh, Jerry's also dropping the milestone for 25 months. Wait, we got mine. You got the milestone on my side?
It popped up.
It popped up. Woo. All right. One more dance. Thank you, Jerry. Get a private dance later. Oh, thank you, Margie. Margie's been a member for 24 months. Woo! All right. Well, and I know you guys only get to do the membership milestone once a month, so this is for everyone.
Thank you
Cheers, my dears. Thank you, Margie's Crafty Corner, and also Lulu's Treasure Trove. I hope you guys enjoyed that little song Jerry did. And what else? Oh, I was trying to show Jen the thing, and Bridget said she is on both sides as well. Thank you, on 2 devices. So she's happy to be back with her friends without the extra worry. Seriously, my heart feels better too, honey. Definitely. Yeah, thank you, Diane. Cheers. Lulu loves the song. Okay, so Jen's always just get to the projects. I want to see what you're cooking or crochet or whatever. So here it is. If you haven't seen my short, Jerry and I just did that like right when I finished. I was like, babe, I'm done. Take the photos. And I was so excited. I put a short up right away and some other photos. And so there are new photos on the website as well at donyarndoll.com. I know you can't see, so I'll try to show you as best I can, but I didn't cut the labels yet. So here's, I think this is the part she refers to as the house. So there's one house, and then here you could see I accidentally went back and duplicated the pattern, but it doesn't affect the look of it. If anything, I think it's, well, it's mine. So, and then there's the second one, and then right here in the purple, you can see the second. And then the pattern does repeat for a third time, and it's in the black. So let me see if I get it on the white part of my shirt. There we go. You can kind of see that. And I used the Halloween Hobby one more time, the Halloween Twister in this colorway, and an additional 400 yards from the Twister Solid in the black. She did recommend ending at row 8. Jerry liked it better that way. But you guys, look at, I won at Yarn Chicken again. Okay, this is how much I had left. That's it. Just this little bit right here. And I used the whole 400 yards. And I liked it this way because I think it looks a little more ruffly. But Jerry thought the smooth, just straight line made it look more finished. Honestly, when you got it on like this. Anyway, I like my way better. So he makes his own. He can end at row 8. I ended at row 9. Okay, I'll sit my sassy ass down now.
I know how it is. I know. You're right, no matter how right you are.
Diane. Thanks, baby. Diane said that she likes this short, and Jen said it didn't look like an accident or it's a happy accident. Well, this is one of those patterns where they refer you to the previous and you repeat it. So I got lost in the sauce as I do. So that's how. So if anybody has done this pattern and you got that eagle eye and you could say, hey, she duplicated or repeated in the wrong spot. It wasn't the wrong spot. It was just my spot. It was just my pattern of what I did. I tell on myself all the time though, Diane, but thank you. She said nobody notices. Yay. Thanks, Diane. We're here to have the fun. That's what we do. And I'm glad you get my humor because not everybody does. I have sometimes very dry humor, sometimes very sassy humor, but it's all in good fun. So don't ever get offended because I never mean to hurt anybody's feelings. Oh, it's Halloween candy. Oh, I just saw. I grabbed the one where I wrote Halloween candy. But this is not available. Last I checked. Hey, Moonrose Crafts. Hello. Moonrose is asking for a joke. And Nightbot is giving us, hey, Dad, did you get a haircut? No, I got them all cut. So not just one hair, all the hairs. Love a good dad joke.
That's right.
Thank you, Diane. Me too. Humor sisters. Yeah, we need more reasons to laugh and smile or, be spooky and scared. I don't know. Just feel something in this life because I spent way too many years being too serious, and sometimes I fall back into that, and Jerry snaps me out of it. And I need to lighten up. So that will be the goal for 2026 to have more fun. Although we did pretty good, I think this we went to Great America, we went to the carnival. We're trying to go to the Winchester Mystery House still. We have lots of things that we daydream about doing together.
And we
Before
spent weeks making the hats.
and we spent the weeks making the hats, but before the end of the year, I know Jerry doesn't like crowds, but he's also never been to Christmas in the park. If that's something they still do in San Jose, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yes, we are not wishing our life away, but you guys, honestly, I just cannot take another year of this. So hopefully you guys, hanging out with us is a good time for you. And if we're boring, I'm sorry. We don't mean to be. We're just old and tired. I'm kidding. We're not that old, but we are tired. We are tired people. And we got a lot going on. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff. But we feel the love and we appreciate everyone being here when you can be and when you are. And what else did I want to talk about today? There's more stuff going on. Oh, for the website, Jerry, yeah, I need us. I went to go send Steve some photos, and I didn't have any of me in my completed Grogu Yoda. So,
Ah,
excuse me, Margie. Jerry and I are going to do side by side real quick,
That's okay.
just to show everybody. So here's a sneak peek if you have not seen our Decade Divas project. Use any baklava pattern that you like and add ears. That's this pattern. So if you are a seasoned crocheter, this is going to be super simple for you. Sally, hello, welcome in. And Diane says, or Ewok. Yes, if Jerry wanted to add more fur, he could be the Ewok.
Jonathan.
And there's Jonathan. Hello. Jonathan said in a week, next week, not this week, next week, he will be back ghost hunting in the wild. It's pretty epic, right? Having a lion for a hubby. Yep. I'm very happy. Margie needs a Darth Vader outfit.
I was just looking at the Grogu one you're with the floppy ears. It kind of looks like Dobby.
It does. If it was a different color, which you have Dobby color. Yeah, if I wear it like this,
Yeah.
definitely.
I want to do a dragon.
Oh.
I always had big dreams, but
10 out of 10 recommend if you were in a colder climate for Halloween. Definitely.
oh, I'd wear this to go snowboarding.
Yeah. There's a lion on a snowboard. Ah! That would be funny. That's funny. Oh, so I used the Chenille from Premier from my Dollar Tree stash. There's very slim pickings at my local Dollar Tree. So if you guys do still have this and you enjoy working with the chenille yarns, this is a really nice one. Like I said, I'm just proofs I'm a dragon. I'm hoarding my Premier chenille yarns, and Jerry used Red Heart. We're
Red
not
Heart for the hair.
Yeah.
And Wool Ease for the actual underside. I could see a Kermit the Frog head.
you know what, honey? At the last minute, I was like, I really wanted to be Miss Piggy tonight because the blonde hair. I was like, I could be Miss Piggy, and you would have to be Kermit. But I was like, oh, even if I made you a hat, I didn't have all the things to be Miss Piggy. Because I don't have lavender gloves, you guys. You know, she's got the lavender gloves.
Oh, the one color you probably don't have.
Oh, Lulu says, I've always wanted to go to a snow lodge and do some skiing, but not in the cards for me right now. Still fun to think about and love watching shows where they show skiing. Yeah, Jerry and I have been watching a lot of YouTube restoration homes, the Victorian style, Edwardian style, Queen Anne style, 1900s. If you guys know, like Restoration Nation, or what are some of the other channels we were checking out? I can't think of.
The guy that was showing off all the properties with Imagine Having Coffee here.
Yeah, I don't know that guy, but he's so funny. Every episode he says at least 5 times. Imagine grabbing your cup of coffee and walking out on the veranda, overlooking the ocean with your, what was the name of that fancy thing that was the stairs to go to that took you up? I don't know what it.
The Venticular or something.
Venticular, something like that. Yes. Yeah, vernacular. No, because it reminded me of vernacular. I kept thinking he was saying vernacular. I'm like, why are you writing a vernacular? And then it's vernacular or something like that. New word for me, you guys. At least new. Okay, everything is new now because I forget everything that I've learned. So it's always new to me. That's why I say I'm so new here. No worries, Lulu. I can't. You know, as you see, I'm all tongue twisted and brain scrambled. I know there's lots more we can talk about, but
it's funicular.
Funicular?
Funicular. So he might have been saying it wrong.
I think he was saying
it's a little cable car on a track that goes down to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Big Sur mansion. I got my phone because I'm locked out of Facebook.
Uh-oh.
I did have a project that I'm working on. A present that I got for Dawn.
You did not.
Yeah, you know I do. It's the one I went and picked up on Saturday or Sunday.
We're gonna talk about that? Okay, go ahead.
I don't know how to look at my own face.
Oh, you want me to go there?
I got locked out, but here, I'll get the picture. Okay.
Oh, you just want to get the picture?
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. I saw that post.
It's a 1920s Singer sewing machine treadle.
I say treadle.
Treadle.
But it treadle. I don't know. Treadle.
But it.
My grandma, my dad said and stuff that my grandma had one that had that treadle, and he would sit there when he was real little, sit there and ride that treadle as she was sewing, and she taught him his ABCs, his 1, 2, 3s, and everything, riding that treadle as she was sewing when he was a little kid.
Yeah.
And in fact, right now I have one of her last sewing machine that she had, that it was modified. So because the last 2 years that she was alive and everything, she didn't have legs below her knees because she had to have her legs amputated due to diabetes. So they modified it so that she could just use her nub, the end of what was left of her leg, to operate the sewing machine.
Wow.
Instead of having the foot pedal, she had this lever to be able to operate the sewing machine. And I've got that sewing machine sitting in my living room right now.
Lulu says my babysitter had one, and she used to watch Living Her sew on that when she was younger. And then Bridget says she has one. It's amazing. And Cindy's also saying, "Oh, that is the precious story, Margie." Sally said, "Awesome. I have my great grandmother's, and I picked up another that is identical." And yes, that Cindy's also sharing that's a precious story, Margie. Bless her. And treatle machines are wonderful, says Sally. Bridget says, "Mine is usable. I just need to get the drive band on it." Jerry, do you want to tell a little bit more about the one, and I'll pull up your...
Okay. Well, the funniest part was the second I got it, I told her, hold on one second, I got something playing in the background. What's that noise?
Yorkie? Echo? Me?
No. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. And I made her sit through a whole series of a guy that restored one. But
you didn't make me do anything.
Well, I brought it up and I started watching. But I'm gonna completely tear it apart and restore it. And I told her I want to order the decals. I ran through and I found which decals go to that machine. We got the serial number. We traced down the age and everything and what it's supposed to be, model and all that. And so I ordered the decals. And she said, if you restore it, it's going to lose its value.
I didn't say it would lose its value. No.
I paid $25 for it.
Nah. I said it would lose the... Like, yes, clean it up and repair it. But I didn't want it to look shiny, brand new with, like, I didn't want too many... See, that's why I know he interpreted it as that, but that's not what I was trying to say and what I tried to clarify. And this is what I was stumbling over my words. I don't exactly know how to say, but I like the rustic antiqueness of it. And I'm concerned that if he puts too many new labels, too many new decals, that it's just going to look like, I don't know. But I was hoping you would tell them. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, excuse me. Go ahead.
I know the part you want me to bring up.
Yeah, okay, you don't have to share that if you don't want to.
No, I will. I was getting to it. But I thought it was funny when you're like, you're going to lose value. And it was only $25. But
no, I did. That's why value isn't the correct word. I didn't want it to lose its authenticity.
You don't want it to lose the patina. But I restored vehicles in the 90s, and I wanted to look factory showroom amazing. But here's what it was. It was $25. I went to the gas station to pull out money, and I had to get it from the ATM. So I went to break a 20, and I said, just give me a lottery ticket. And I got a scratcher, and I went and bought it, died because it was heavy, and I had to move it myself. I forgot about the ticket, but then the other day I scratched it and I won $500. So she gets a full restoration and a new sewing machine.
He's like, it wants to be restored. It is its destiny, because the lottery ticket is the money that will cover all of the things that are needed to make it shiny new again. So yeah. I quit even though it doesn't seem like it here, because we're reenacting like the conversation, although not as dramatically, because for dramatic flair, we bring you all that. But no, in the simple humble conversation that we had was just, I like the yeah, the rusticness, the intrinsic antique vintage looking. Although, you guys, the other day, do you remember I was having so much trouble remembering Bernadette Banner, and she's got a treadle machine or treadle machine. Now I'm going to do that all the time. And she is the one who taught me actually quite a bit about it. She does a lot of hand sewing. She's part of the CosTube world, so the cosplay YouTuber side of the interwebs. Not that she needs my shout out. She's got a 1.89 million subscribers, and she knew how to crack the code when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. So she's a very newer, I mean, couple years old channel. But yeah, she's got a lot of awesome stuff over there. And if you go to some of her older videos, you will see her using her machine. She scored. She paid a little bit more than what we did, but she was able to find a much newer machine and uses it. She's also published a book, which I should keep right here, but it's not crochet, and I kind of like to stay on crochet because I know that's what most of you guys are here for. But there are a lot of us who also cross over into the sewing world, which I love, like Tracy Moonlight Crochet, honey. I have right here, you can see my serger machine that I still don't know how to use. And I have my brother, my original sewing machine from actually 2000 that I purchased to make curtains for my daughter's room when I was pregnant with her. So, yeah, modern machines are awesome. You guys, there are sewing machines out there. What is the company? What is it? Genco? What's that company? It's an $8,000 sewing machine. That costs more than my car. Like, my car is not worth half of that. And there are these machines. You just drop the bobbin in and it loads it all for you. Like, it does the embroidery. Like, it does everything for you. You don't have to do nothing. Like, it's amazing. And I see they run like butter. Anyway, yeah, so we use what we got. Janome, thank you, Sally. Yes, Janome, Janome, you know me. Yes, those machines. So if you do have the resources for something like that, or you're a very popular channel that I've seen people get sponsored by them, and they would send them a machine for free. I'm just like, wow. See, yes, Cindy Lulu, I've always loved sewing too. And my mom did all the things, does all the things. She can still do all the things. She just works a lot. But when I was little, she made all my Christmas, excuse me, Christmas on the brain. She made all of my clothes and my brother's too when we were in school. And then she went to work and stopped doing as many things. But when I was in kindergarten, she made all my kindergarten clothes. When I went to first grade, my brother went to kindergarten. She made a bunch of stuff for us then as well. And then my sister started school and she went back to work. So no more sewing as much, but she still has her sewing machine. But the original sewing machine she had was actually her grandparents, I believe. So she was like Because I remember her yelling at me to stay away from the machine. Oh, and don't touch the iron. And tell me why. Tell me why. I touched the iron. I did not keep my hand when she wasn't looking. I put my hand very close to it, and it was very hot. It was very hot. She was right. She was right.
Only do it once.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. But I did test that though. I did. Like I didn't touch it. Like I said, I put my hand very close to it. I thought I was smart, but no, it was still too hot. Still too hot. The best I can do is. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm reading out loud. Sorry.
I was just saying, I think a lot of our parents in the 70s would make the clothes because poor people. Yeah, my dad even said, he showed me a picture and he said, I think those were the curtains before she made a shirt for you. So that's nice.
Oh, honey, no, you're okay. So you're just a teensy bit older than me. So kindergarten for me was in 1980, technically.
Yeah.
But yes.
Well, the early years.
Tough times back then, and I'm very, very happy that I do have the abilities that I do. And just like Bridget saying, she feels lucky to have what she has, and she could never imagine this would be her life even 15 years ago. I know I did not think that we would be able to get a machine. Jerry had seen a few around the Bay Area pop up in the $100 or $200 range, I want to say. He could tell you better because he was shopping for me. Like I wouldn't have done it, but he did it. And then this one was like in the city right next to us, like a couple miles away, and $25. He was like, yeah, I that's lunch. Like he spends that much on lunch. So he's like, I'm getting it. And I was like, I don't know where we'll put it. As you guys saw, it's in my living room. It's like, and we were just like, okay, just shove it in the corner for now and admire it. So Jerry might want to fill in the blanks here if there are any that I leave out, but he did say that the lady he got it from, it was her grandmother's, right?
It was her husband's grandmother, yeah.
Husband's grandma. Okay, so it was in the family. And she thought about converting it to a table, but then for some reason changed her mind and just decided that.
Well, it needs new walnut veneer. So
New walnut veneer. The belt is missing. Yep. It's pretty stiff and a bit rusty, and so it needs a good cleaning. It has the original pamphlet, like the little booklet, which I haven't seen anybody show me that in a video that I can remember, but I do know a lot of people would show like the bobbins and some of the other notions that go with it, which wouldn't be hard for us because they pop up all over. Like I said, and they have the accessories. And so the thing is, if you don't know, the Singer actually made so many of these machines, and they were so well made that they do still work today. Like Jerry can get that one working just fine. But the point was that at one point, Singer had a buyback program or like a trade-in program. Give us your old machine, we'll give you a discount on the newer model. And that was one of their ways to try to like minimize the overpopulation or whatever it was, because this was one of the first mass-produced, or was the first mass-produced item, I think. Like the Industrial Revolution began with Singer. Like they started the whole.
Yeah, they were right up there with Model T.
Yeah. Model T was 1916, but Singer started in 1890. But yeah, the factory aspect of factory workers, the Ford streamlined the what is that? The assembly line. Assembly line. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, boring history here.
I love history.
Yes, history nerds warning.
And I can drive a Model T.
Oh. Hey, he's flexing over here. I did not know this about him. Lulu said she's sewn over 1,000 face masks and only have less than 100 left over. She donated hundreds at a time, and that was when she was in much better health than she is now. Honey, sewing is so like labor intensive. That's why I switched to crochet. Because Margie's shaking her head. Yes, because crochet, it's portable. I have a hard time with like cutting out the patterns and moving the fabric and doing those kind like that is it's very hard. And I also did make masks during panini times. But just for my family and something to do. And I had leftover fabric from projects that sincerely I had bought to make for my daughter and I never did because as majority of you know, when there's littles involved, whether they're yours or not, and you're helping raise them, you don't have a lot of time for projects. So now I'm at that era, my grandma era of life, and I'm so happy that I get to indulge in all of the, what is it? Hobbies. Yes, hobbies. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Tracy. Tracy was born in 67 and got a lot of garage sale clothes. Garage sale clothes, hand-me-downs, hand-me-downs. Yes, absolutely.
My
And
mom made a lot of our clothes.
mhm.
And then the scraps from those clothes my grandma used in making quilts. Her and my grandpa.
I wish I would have kept things for my child to do that with. I did not. And I don't regret it because they ended up going to my nieces who needed it at the time. So that's but those memories, yeah, because life is too short. You guys know they grow too fast. But yeah, Bridget is saying homemade back then meant we were poor, and now we rock our own fashions because we design them, and no one can do it the way we want it. Exactly. And it's crazy how things change. Absolutely. You want to be unique nowadays? You got to modify your own patterns. You got to make your own designs. You got to do that. Oh, thank you, Dreamy. Yeah, that's this one right here. It's the red teapot atelier. I hope that's how you say it. Because if I say it in the English term, like if we were to pronounce it the way it's spelled, it would be eight lear, eight liar, eight lear. I don't something. But yeah, that's this one. It's called the Ceylon tea shawl. I've been this has been on my wish list for years to do for years. Also, it made me because I've been looking at like things that are on my wish list to do, like the Jen Ivy top. Also, I wanted to do the remember I still have the pattern because Ursula from OM Granny Square gifted us the beautiful French shawl. Now I did the Steve shawl. I have the Steve shawl right here, which was my first project with beads that I love. But yeah, I want to do that as well. And yeah, I have a ton of things. But thank you. I'm very proud of this one. I was very proud of this. And I still need to finish so many other things. Hey Zach. Who is Jerry? Who is Jerry? Jerry.
It's got jokes.
Tell me, my friend. Zach wants to know what's going on.
Halloween hat that I made. It's crocheted and then I put the hair on. It's a lion.
Oh, I'm eavesdropping on a conversation. Hi, Zach. Thank you, Sally. Moonrose says, my mom got me a sewing machine for Christmas, and you still have it today. I gifted my daughter a sewing machine a few years ago. If you guys have been around and remember that. And she also enjoys sewing and was hand sewing. I also gave her that book by Bernadette Banner on how to hand sew. That has techniques from the Gilded Age, if you will, of like picking up two threads at a time, like in the fabric, and back stitching along. Oh my goodness! And she'll back stitch a whole dress. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. Um, so yeah, the machine, an actual sewing machine is a brilliant thing to have, and I love it. But yeah, it's like we only have two hands, and what are we gonna do? But there are. Has anyone done? And I just missed it. Has anyone done the or have you seen people are upcycling their dress, not dress, t-shirts and adding like a shawl or insert to either make it bigger or make it into a poncho or something, like modifying. So they'll like open up the seam down the side and put in a thing. Anybody got any good patterns or suggestions on that? Because that's another thing I've been interested in doing. I thought would be fun and kind of fast, because um, how long did it take me to do this one, babe?
Like 30 minutes.
Oh, you're so sweet. No. Like a
It's-
week,
It was a week or so.
a week and a couple days, some days, some days.
The
I don't
problem
know.
is you want to do it and you keep doing it even though you're exhausted. And then you're like, everything I did last night, I got a frog. So it's like, just hold on. Wait till you're relaxed and then do it. Oh,
Sally has seen those on Pinterest. Okay, well, maybe 2 years from now I'll get around to doing it since I'm doing stuff I wanted to do 2 years ago. Zach said he bought a couple of hoodies and a plaid shirt for himself yesterday, and now he feels guilty for spending money on himself. Okay, Zach, I'm going to wag my finger at you, and I'm going to tell you, do not, Margie's doing it too, do not feel guilty because you're going to wear those shirts. Yep, look at Margie's showing you. You're going to wear those shirts for years to come, and you're
Yeah.
going to be happy you invested in yourself. That is an investment in yourself, and don't ever feel bad for treating yourself to something nice because you deserve to live a good life.
Yep.
I shop for clothes about once every 5 years. And it's like pulling teeth. I know how it is. But I'm getting better.
I drag him to Ross once a month, and then he hits up Amazon every now and then. Zach, you got a great deal. $68. $68 hairs. Canadian doll hairs. That's awesome. Good job. Good
Yeah.
bargain shopping. Where did you shop at? I want to go now.
My last hoodie was more than that.
Right?
Yeah, the ones we got at Great America.
And it hasn't been cold enough to wear them yet. Fingers crossed this weekend because we are looking at getting our first atmospheric river. Are you excited, Margie?
Oh, it's been windy, really windy here. It was windy coming through in San Diego, coming through the mountains. Well, yesterday morning when we took my mom up to San Diego for her surgery, it was foggy in San Diego. That was, she had to be up there at 5:30 in the morning, and it was foggy in San Diego. So yeah, and then it was really windy coming down the mountains, coming through the mountains today. Everything, I could feel my car getting buffered with the wind.
Oh, that is a little scary when you're fighting the wind to keep it straight. Yeah, that makes me nervous. I don't like that. I'm sorry you had to drive in that, but good job. You made it. But yes, we are getting into the fall time, even though technically it's still kind of too warm. It like winter hits and then it's not winter, and then we don't get winter until January. So, but Zach says, believe it or not, he was able to do it at get the deals at Walmart. And hey, yeah, Walmart has great deals. So that's again good shopping. And if it's treat yourself every once in a while. As like I said, you're gonna wear those for years. They're gonna last you. It's an investment in yourself. And you know, it feels good to have something new, something fun, something more you. Our styles are ever evolving. So again, this is a bonus of being able to make stuff and do stuff. 99 said I grabbed my blankets for one night, then the next day it was hot, and I'm like, weather, make up your mind. Yes, yes. Jerry did that too. I kept blinking on the floor.
That's like me and everything right now. Everything, I'm wearing a long sleeve, everything kind of t-shirt, and there's been a couple of times I've been tempted to step around the other side of my computer and switch into a regular short sleeve t-shirt. But then I'm sitting here, then no, I'm glad I left it on, because now I get a little kind of chill, and then I get hot. But I think it's just my inner child.
Playing with matches again.
Yeah. But yeah, my husband and stuff, a lot of times he just sleeps with just the sheet, everything, and then once in a while and stuff, then he'll throw a blanket on him, and then he'll kick that blanket off and just have just the sheet on him. So yeah, it's crazy. Sanita, welcome
Hi,
in.
Anita. Oh, from Boise. Yes, yes. Everybody's at the or going to the Yarny Social. Yarny Social is happening this
Not
week.
everybody.
Oh.
We did not go, but it's okay.
Not this year.
It's not that far.
It's not that far.
We could do it. We could do it.
I don't know what gotten into Jerry today. He's all of a sudden he wants to travel. And every time I was like, hey, babe. And he's like, no. And now he's like, yeah. And I don't know.
Well, close travel. You say that's pretty close. I don't think that's close. I think that's a long way.
No, I never said that was close. First, you said you wanted to go 4 hours away. And then I was like, well, another 4 hours and we are at that place. And then Boise is another 3-ish from there. So
I can map it.
you can map it. But thank you for checking in, Sanita. It's great to see you. And we are excited to see. I know some people like Freehandly Made Nisi is going, and she said she's going to try to do a little live stream. Also, it's hosted by Jetin, Little Carrie, and then Carrie the Yarny Elephant is there as well. And
Took about 11 hours.
Sanita said it's been an experience to get here. Oh, I hope that the good weather is on your side. Zach said, I knew I was in trouble when Donna and Marty put their fingers to wig at me. Come Saturday. Oh, geez. Jerry, how would we get there? Why Saturday?
We
11 hours.
would have to leave Friday.
We'd have to leave Friday. Isn't it too late to sign up? I thought that the things was closed.
We could be like
I
a
don't know.
hot dog vendor and wait outside for everybody.
Right, right. Well, I think that the deadline to do the whole like be in with the in crowd at the Airbnbs and those kind of things. She said, "Yep, don't fly." We'd have to drive. Road trips are hard, and we have to put a new tail light on the car. Otherwise, we'd be ready to go.
If I was going that far, it would be a rental.
Oh, that's true. Could we rent the new electric VW bus?
Probably.
Ooh, fancy. But we would need to stop at a few places. Oh, Sunita had an 8-hour delay. That's not happy. Zach, are my horns showing? I'll put them away. They hold up my halo though, honey. I kind of need them.
And I'm like, where's mine?
Margie's checking.
Mine's disappeared. Mine will come back out until when I go back to reading my book.
Oh. How is that? How is that?
This is the book I'm reading now.
Hold on. Gotta get you up here. How is Zach's book coming along?
It's coming along good. I'm almost halfway done. I'm right here.
Good job. That is a lot. You just started.
And there's 621 pages in this book.
And how is it?
It is good. It is good.
Encouraging your inner child to play with matches, though? Is that the...
No, not like the last one that I was reading. Now that one was spicy. This one isn't as spicy. No, this isn't the spicy book. That one finished and got that one turned back into the library, Sunita. Yeah, that one was, oh my gosh, that was spicy plus. But this one isn't. This one's a little spice, but not bad.
And Zach is on page 135 of 374, and he said, it's a great book. I remember Zach said he was reading a book the same time you were.
I listen to audiobooks. I am now on book 4 of the 6-book series of the Dragon Riders. I like to get away from reality, and some people like history and all those old classics. I want fantasy and things that just won't ever happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting into, is the fantasy. And
I read 2 lines. Okay, let's see. Make this make sense. I cannot sleep at night But if I read 2 lines of a book, I will pass out. So why don't I read to go to sleep?
Even on the Kindle. I have Treasure Island on the Kindle. I tried to read it for a year straight, couldn't get through the first chapter. I listened to it in a week. But I cannot sit there and read it.
Well, we need our hands to crochet, so audiobooks it is for the win. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
But I like holding the book and reading it and stuff, especially when I have to need to take a break from crocheting because of my hand.
that I understand. Absolutely. And Bridget loves her audiobooks too. Sunita's going to hit the hay. She is mentally drained. Honey, you had a very long day, but thank you for checking in, letting us know you arrived safely and you are having the fun. We are jelly. We wish we could be there too. And who knows? Maybe we will.
Next year.
Next year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun the end of next month, beginning of December, because that's when Suzanne and Logan are coming out to visit. They'll be here for Thanksgiving.
Yay! Oh, geez, we have not planned that far ahead yet. What are we doing? Are we?
Good night, Zach.
Good night, Zach.
Night, Zach.
Enjoy your time with your brother. Oh, wow. We hit the 2-hour mark. Woo!
Yeah, that's why I like the Kindle, because you can turn the contrast down and it doesn't hurt your eyes as much.
Yeah.
Turn the contrast down on your paper book.
No, on the Kindle.
Does that hurt your? I'm being a brat.
Which I need a new one. My old one's too old. And it's somewhere in one of these boxes.
Yeah.
So, Margie, did we want to do?
Guess what are we doing?
We'll figure it out the closer we get to that date. If we want to do what our live schedule looks like.
When is that? October, November?
November, Thanksgiving. The giving of the thanks.
Yeah, because they're flying in that day before Thanksgiving.
99 is also going. We'll catch you later. Thank you for stopping in. And we got Lori Stories and Crochet. Hello, lovely person. Thank you for joining us. I think we were going to give like a 5-minute warning because we did hit the 2-hour mark. And
yeah,
it's been a long couple days.
She laid down, but she is looking at me.
She's looking at you. Who is he doing? Uh-oh. Yep.
Yeah, she's got her back towards you.
She was staring at me a minute ago. And usually when the tail starts wagging, it's all over.
But make sure you hit up donyarndoll.com, my website, to check out the live calendar. And I have booked everything, and I'm going to show up, and you guys are just going to have to listen to me complain or explain, or however you want to see it, of how I feel. Hopefully it's a good day. If it's not, I'm going to let you know. I didn't think I'd be able to do today, and look at me, I'm here. So this is how it's going to be. I'm just going to show up, and if I have to leave early, then I'm sorry, I will do that. But if I can tough it out, and hey, 2 hours flew by like nothing. We had so much fun. Thank you, Margie and Jerry and everybody in the chat for being here. Not kicking you out just yet. Like I said, 5-minute warning. Just want to say we appreciate the time that you do spend with us. Thank you. What else? What else? Crickets? Chirp, chirp. Margie's live tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I'm feeling up to it. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling.
Oh, I am tired. I'm making silly faces. Okay, Jerry. I was thinking, even though the weather is going to be bad, I need photos of this shawl. I would like better photos of this shawl. I haven't even done photos of this shawl. And my other things I want to photograph as well.
I'm going to buy a full-size backdrop then, because we don't have a good place and I need something with lights.
Well, maybe we could do something in this room. Maybe. I was actually thinking, because I brought up the weather, I was wondering if outside, if we did something outside.
Yeah. We can drive that way a little bit, and you could have the Golden Gate Bridge in the back.
Well, yes, I am down for that. I am totally down for that. We are here. We love to talk about how we are here, and then we show nobody here, and that's not. You guys deserve better than that. You want to see things, right? We should show you things. Bridget said, sounds like we need to have a photo shoot date. That's what I was hinting at. But we are, like I said, expecting a atmospheric river. Where's our atmospheric river? It is on its way. It's going to be here this weekend. If the weather could just plan the rain for the weekends so Jerry doesn't have to drive in it in the weekdays, I would love that. Moonrose, as for another joke, said, why did the cookie cry? It was feeling crummy. I know the feeling. Jerry had cookie at lunch, so I'm sure his cookie is loud.
Very good cookie.
Susan, we love spending time with you too. Thank you, honey. And Lori says, no worries, just been editing, etc. Yes, I know. I was telling Jerry that I thought that our video last Saturday went so well. How could we squeeze in? Margie does it. Margie has videos going live Mondays and Wednesdays as well. And I would love to, but I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully we can get out more and maybe get some vlog style stuff. You know, we are live in the moment kind of people though. So we could have filmed a couple of shopping trips or something, but
yeah, I don't know how they'll feel if I'm walking through Ross with a video camera.
I've done it with the phone and they never say anything.
Yeah, a lot of places they don't say anything.
No, they love the free advertisement. They're like, you're doing the work for us. Thank you. Yes, please come. Sell our merch. All right, so Margie, we already kind of covered what's coming up on your channel, but next week is a lot of stuff as far as celebratory things, and there's a lot going on in the YouTube streets. If you could help out Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget, and run her playlist for her. I also know that Free Handly Made Nisi, look out for her this weekend because she is at the Yarny Social, and she also is trying to get watch hours again. So if you could run her playlist as well as the Spoony Stitcher has a lot of videos and things. Anytime you got, you know, I know there's a lot to watch. There's a lot to do, and a lot of us are behind. I do have several playlists that I've been trying to run and get to. I still have a lot of things in my watch later list. Hopefully I'll get to it sooner than later. So that's why we're going to go for now and call it a night. Again, thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you tomorrow at Margie's channel. And then we do it all again next week. Woohoo!
Yay.
Any last words? We love you guys. Thank you, Lori. Hugs to you. Lori's sending hugs to everyone. Okay, well, sorry guys. I feel bad leaving, but time to go. Oh, yeah. You take care of you for me. I take care of me for you. That's the deal. And love you guys. Thank you. All right, we're going to dance it out.